1 out of every 8 was a child.
I'd like
I had my other camera filming me shut itself off. Oh, woo! Hello, seekers. Whoa. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Probably not, because my mic sounds are not going up. But church bells are going off. They went off just as I got here. So we are at another new cemetery. This is Slaterville Cemetery, North Smithfield, Massachusetts. And I was just looking around for new places to go. Saw this place, and one thing that really shocked me a lot about this cemetery, there is a lot of children resting in this cemetery. There's a lot. When I was looking through the names, almost, I gotta say, at least one out of every 8, maybe less than that, was a child. So sad, so sad. I was hoping we could get in here, but I don't see a way in. I was hoping we could get in here. This right here is the Slater family, and there's actually, oh wait, is this a gate right here? Can this open? Oh, cool. Okay, we can get in. I wanted to come in here. I mean, no disrespect, Slater family, for 2 reasons. One, right here, Harriet Whipple, right here, in this very unique resting area. She passed. She was the wife of George, as we can see there, and she passed February 24th, 1868, and she passed during childbirth from hay fever, I think it said. And her daughter, which I think is right here, even though the date is not right. Some date is wrong somewhere. I don't know if it's on here or what I read. Sarah Helen is her daughter. See, it says passed April 7th, 1868. She was only 10 weeks old. Now, I don't know if this date is wrong or if the date on what I read was wrong, because it said Harriet passed during childbirth because of hay fever, and her child that she gave birth to died days later, and they are buried together. But Sarah says she was 10 weeks, so that would be a little over a month. So I don't know if what I read was wrong or if the dates on here are wrong. But that is one person I wanted to speak to. There's also one child buried here. And this is the other person that I would like to speak with, is William. William Bowen, son of William and Harriet. He has a pretty little interesting story, which, not an interesting story, but the way he passed. The father, the priest, not William, he was at a school, and the priest wrote a letter about his passing, which I was going to read to you. I just realized that I did not take a picture of it, so I'm going to have to take a break so I can go take a picture of that. And so I want to read you that letter that the priest wrote about William here. And then what's interesting is the priest who wrote the letter about William is also resting in this resting area. Now, he's not in the fenced in area right here, but he is in this cemetery. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we can visit all 3 of them. We can speak with Harriet, we can walk over here, speak with William, and we can walk and try and find the priest who wrote the letter about William. I keep looking behind me because that building behind me is the town hall. So I don't know how they're going to feel about me being here, especially since I'm inside the fence. And I don't know if they want people in here. But like, we're not, no disrespect. We're not touching nothing. We're not breaking nothing. We're just here to speak. So I'm gonna set this up so we can speak. I didn't bring my chair, so I'm gonna have to stand. So I'll probably just set the camera up in the corner, facing this way, so we get the whole Slater family here, and then we're gonna speak, and hopefully not get kicked out. Yeah. All right, we are ready. We have Harriet right here on the side of us, and we have the rest of the Reed family and William over there. If there are anybody here that would like to speak with me, my name is Chris. Slater family, please come through. Spirit Talker is on. Oh, I forgot. 1 second, spirits. I forgot that I was gonna read you guys the letter. All right, I'll be right back. Take a short break. All right, scratch that. I'm gonna do a voiceover of the story because I can't get a good picture right now because of the sunlight. So here comes the voiceover. William Bowen Slater died in Amherst at Reverend Mr. Woodworth's December 4th. William Bowen, son of Mr. William S. Slater of Slatersville, Rhode Island. His death occurred on his 9th birthday. His father had taken him to Amherst that he might be boarder and scholar in the family where he died, but was under the solemn necessity of bringing home his remains just 1 week after he had gone thither with him. By his inability, this dear boy seemed to win at once the affection of the stranger. He was greatly beloved in his native village, where the tears of many besides friends and family have fallen on account of his decease. Talent of a superior order was developing itself in this child. In every facility for distinction as a scholar was opened before him. But we rejoice in the conviction that Christ was sanctifying him for a heavenly sphere. His Bible is conscientiously persuaded and humble, daily knelt before the Lord. We feel that he has followed his departed mother to the house of many mansions. Reverend Timothy A. Taylor. All right, we are back. All right, spirits. Sorry about that little hesitation right there. I just had to get William's story out there. Who is here and would like to speak with me again? My name is Chris. Said calm. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Calm. I might just tell you what it says instead of show you because the sun's right there. Whoever's here with me, can you tell me what your name is? Said can't breathe. Can't breathe. Harriet, is that how you felt when you passed? Did you feel like you couldn't breathe? Thought I heard George, which is right here. George Watson, Harriet's husband. He passed away in 1887. Looks like March 7th. Yes? Hey, George. When's the last time somebody came to visit you guys? I believe right there, William Slater is William the child's father. Family. This is your family section here. I hope you don't mind that I'm inside. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. I mean, no disrespect to you guys. I'm just here to speak with you. It's quest drop time. You have the ability to go invisible, but only for one consecutive hour once a week. What are you doing with that hour? Keep it clean now. Drop your answers in the comments. The story I read about William over there said he was a very bright child. Said he was very smart, especially for his age. It's very sad that he passed away so young. Harriet, can you tell me, or actually, Harriet or George, because George would have still been living. George would have still been living. When did Sarah pass away? Was she a couple days old, or was she a little over a month? Said that was me. What was you? What was you? Did you make a sound? Husband? Husband? George? How is she? Well, I read she is resting with you. So I hope she is fine. I hope. Why would you not know? Why would you not know? Could you tell me, was she a couple days or was she a little over a month? George. Watching with me? Who's watching? I'm their son. Does say I'm their son? Is that William? Was that William over there? That William. I think he's on camera, but we'll move it a little bit to make sure. There he is. There's William. Hey, William. Well, I'm going to stand over here just because I have a little bit more room. But feel free to come through and speak with us. This is about you too. My throat. It said can't breathe. And then it says my throat. Well, it's going to get a little noisy probably right now. George, were you there when Harriet passed away during childbirth? I know, like, sometimes, like, back in the day, maybe he wasn't allowed in the room, or maybe he might have been away on business, or anything could have happened. Something about a house right there. Hopefully I'll be able to hear it a little bit better when I'm editing. But like I said, the freaking garbage truck just came by extra loud. It said light, and now look at this. Lights. And this just said light. Alright. It's too bright out here that you're not gonna be able to see. If I put the light up bulb, you guys are not gonna be able to see it. Maybe I will. All right, how about we try this? Because this also has lights, and you guys be able to hear it at least. Do you guys mind if I put this right here? Do you guys mind? I'm gonna put this right on top. Make it easy for you. No disrespect. That means no disrespect. It's just make it easy for you. And there's lights on there. Nope. Don't blame yourself, Harriet. Blame. Don't blame yourself, Harriet, for Sarah's passing.
In there.
If you come next to that box that I put out there, if you go next to that box, it'll light up and it'll make a sound. William, are you here, William? The story I read about you, William, said that you are on a trip, maybe to a school. Not sure about that. Maybe to a school, and that's when you pass. How is it? How is it, William? What is it like to be a child in the afterlife? What is it like? Different? Is it different than being a child in the living world, or is it the same? Are you able to go outside this fence? I mean, the door. I left the door open, so if you weren't able to go out before, you should be able to go out now. See, it said the door, and I left the door open. So I don't know if they weren't allowed to get out before because the door was closed, but the door is open. If you're just know, spirits, when I leave, I'm going to close the door. So if you have to be inside, make sure you come back inside before I close the door. Because I will be closing the door. It was closed when I arrived, so I want to close it when I leave. Yeah, you can play with that box right there. Like I said, it'll light up and make a noise. We probably won't see the lights, but we'll hear it. We will hear it. William, the priest that wrote that letter about you, he's also resting in this cemetery. Do you still see him? Woo! Says locked. Locked. Like maybe the door being closed locked them in here. But now the door's open. So now you are free to roam around? Are you free to roam around now that the door is open? But like I said, make sure you're in here. Locked. Just locked on here too. Make sure you come back in before I leave. Harriet. Harriet. It said, can you tell me? Because actually, this will kind of confirm it. This will kind of confirm how old Sarah is. Unless, not really, not really. But I also read that Sarah, your child, was resting here with you. Here. Okay. Now, are you guys just in the same, like resting in the same area? Or are you guys in the same coffin? Because we actually did find one not too long ago where the mother and child were buried in the same coffin. Now, this, they may be buried in the same plot, but maybe not the same coffin. Because, like I said, I read that it was a couple days, but on here it says 10 weeks. So I think if she was 10 weeks old, she's buried in the same plot, but not the same coffin. Oh. Close. They are close. Toys. Keep saying toys. You got toys on here. Toys. You know what? Well. Here we go. We got a thing right here, a noisemaker. I'll put this right here for Sarah. And a bell. There you go. There are some toys for you. William, feel free to come over and play with those also. Feel free. I'm going to go try and find the priest very soon. I think I know where he is. I think I can see him. I think he's right in front of us. If he is, that's also pretty amazing that you guys are that close together. It said exit out. You want me to leave right now? Are you going to come back in? Come back inside if you have to be in here. Because when I leave, I'm shutting the door. All right, I'm going to see if this is the priest over here. I think it is. I'm going to put this in here. And then I'm going to have to take my toys back. All right. The good. Did this shut off? Why did that shut off? Huh. I had my other camera filming me. Shut itself off. I don't know how much got recorded now. Weird. Weird. I don't know why it shut itself off. Maybe it was next to the door. Maybe that's what they were telling me. When it said door, maybe they're telling me the camera next to the door is off. Maybe I don't know. But to wait and see. If you guys had multiple camera angles, then it recorded a little bit. All right, I'm coming out and I'm shutting the door. Get in. All right, hold on. Get in. Get in. Heard them? I said I'm shutting the door. Get in. Are you in? I don't want you to be trapped, but if you have to be in there, you got to be in there. All right, I'm closing it. There we go. Door is shut. I think this is the priest right here. I think. This looks like his headstone. This tall one right here. Caroline Hall. Maybe. Yeah, right here. Timothy Alden Taylor. That's the priest that wrote the letter about William. Remembering the words which I spoke unto you while I was yet with you. That's what it says on the bottom. Timothy, did you want to be resting next to William? Because you are very close to him. He's right back there. Or was it just a coincidence? That was a very beautiful letter that you wrote about William. Seems like a very bright, smart, good kid. Very sad that he passed away so young. Tim, can you say your name, Timothy? Oh, he also has Alden, infant son of Reverend Timothy. So he also, I told you there's a lot of kids resting here. I didn't know that he also had a child resting here. Well, all right, Timothy. I'm going to get going. I'm probably going to walk around a little bit. Walk around this resting area a little bit, and then I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for speaking and the beautiful letter. And it's very amazing that you and William are resting right next to each other. All right. Let's lower this down a little bit. I'll spin you guys around. We'll do a little exploring, and then we're going to get out of here. Let's see who else is resting here. Right here is the Wheelock family. Dennis, Lucinda, Julia, Elizabeth, Minerva, another Lucinda. If anybody wants me to stop, say stop. And I will stop. Here's one I saw. Not really, don't have too much information on this person, but I did see her name when I was looking up who was buried here. So, Martha Pringle, 30 years old, and that's pretty much only information we have. Hello, Martha. We're gonna sit here with you, Martha. That might be. This might be where we end. Maybe I might do another video where we walk around. Yeah, let me know. Put in the comments if you would like me to walk around, and then I'll come back and I'll explore this resting area some more. If that's something that you guys want. Gotta put in the comments. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. 1 second, Martha, before we speak. Put it in the comments if you want me to come back. And if this video gets 200 likes. Gotta put a little challenge for you for the Secret Squad. Make it interesting for you guys. 200 likes. I'll come back and explore this cemetery. Hello, Martha. Martha, all we know about you is you were 30 years old. Do you want to give us any more information? Were you married, Martha? There's no other family around. Were you just passing through? Martha, are you here, Martha? Say your name. Say your name, Martha. Busy? Okay, Martha. Okay. I'll let you go. Said she's busy. She says she's busy, so we gotta let her be. All right, Secret Squad. We're gonna head out of here. We came here to speak to the Slater family and the priest that wrote the letter about William. We found everybody that we were looking for. It's amazing. Doesn't always happen like that. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to find that priest, but he's actually resting right next to William. That's still amazing to me. That because he didn't pass here. Like I said, he went on a trip. I'm pretty sure that's what the letter said. Is he went on a trip to a school because he was so smart, and that's where he ended up passing away. But the priest is also resting right next to him. That's amazing to me. To me, that's amazing. Like, is that a coincidence or was it planned? I don't know. And then we did a little bit of exploration, but don't forget, meet the challenge. If you want me to explore, come back here and explore this whole resting area. It's not that big, so we can definitely do it in one video. 200 likes. Comment if you want me to come back, and 200 likes to get me to come back here, if that's what you guys want, because you guys are the best. You already know it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click that bell, and turn notifications to on so you get notified when the videos drop. There's a link in the description just in case you want to pick up that cool shirt right there. You guys are the best, and I will see you in the next one.